Is all about nursery germs. Kira, don't make fart noises on my video. Shush. Hello, welcome to my video. So today I thought I would share with you all the things I've learned since being a mum. I've obviously learnt loads of things, but I thought I would share with you the most prominent ones that I've discovered. So here you go. You can never have just one packet of wet wipes open in the house. You will always find random packets open, half finished, and you will kind of wonder how you ever did housework without them. You'll start using them for everything. No matter what anyone says, your body will never go back to how it was. You can do the best workouts, you can have all sorts of stuff done, but you'll always be left with the scars. You won't always feel the same. And you know what, it doesn't matter, because you've put your body through that for something amazing, so you should be proud of whatever you look like afterwards. You'll feel guilty all the time about every little decision you make for your child. I know I have tons of times, which I shouldn't really beat myself up about it, but I do, because that's what mums and dads do. You will develop something akin to a superpower that enables you to block out the most horrendous of smells you could imagine. So anytime you go in to change a foul nappy, you'll just be able to get it done because you are a super parent. You'll have to learn to multitask to the extreme. This could be with anything. You can guarantee whilst you're doing something really hectic and busy, usually in the kitchen, your child will want you to do something or play with them or get them a drink or get them something else, and you will have to work around it and do about 5 things at once. Preparation is the key to success. I learnt this the hard way a number of times, and this is mainly in terms of when my daughter was a baby, like a newborn. I wanted to avoid her rolling about, getting in the poo and escaping, crawling off. So I had to make sure the wipes, the nappies, the cream and the nappy sack and the spare baby grow in case there's any kind of leak. Were all prepared in a line, ready to use. You never want them further than arm's reach from you, otherwise you will just set yourself up to fail. You need them close, just in case your baby is a particularly wriggly little thing and somehow ends up covered in poo and escaping across the living room, taking said poo with them as they go. You will learn to wipe snotty noses like a ninja. No child likes to have their nose wiped, but no parent likes snot all up the child's face, in the hair, on the sleeve. So you've got to learn to go in quickly with a tissue or a wet wipe and just grab what you can and try and clear it up as much as possible without causing too much distress to you or the child. You'll get used to having heated arguments about random cartoon characters or toys or just anything that makes no sense, because that is what kids do. You have a given right to watch any form of Disney whenever you please. This also works for cinemas. If you want to go and watch a particularly good kids film and you don't want to look like a weirdo, go on your own, you know, having a kid gives you that excuse. I definitely started appreciating how naughty other children were early on, and I thought to myself, oh, never will my daughter be like that. But then she had a tantrum in public, and every kid will do it, and you'll be mortified and you won't know how to calm them down, and it'll be like the worst thing in the world, but it's kind of a rite of passage for every parent, and you think, oh, that'll never happen to me. But I promise you it will. No matter how good you think your kid is, they will embarrass you in public at the worst possible moment at some point. Unfortunately, as a parent, you'll have to get used to that absolutely heartbreaking moment when the outfit you carefully put together and changed your baby or your toddler into just 10 minutes ago suddenly becomes covered in food or snot or some other disgusting bodily fluid. It's really hard to deal with, but you know, you'll just have to get used to it, fortunately. It's really difficult. You'll eventually accept that your house may never be tidy again. Playing with dolls and teddy bears will be a natural part of your day, but the awkward moment will come along when you realise that your child stopped playing with you 10 minutes before. It will definitely happen at some point. You may have to instigate wrestling matches in order to get your toddler out of the bath, because there comes a point when they actually love going in the bath and they will never want to get out. So you've got to be prepared, and you've got to make sure you've got a good grip on them so they can't slip and escape. No matter how much of a good example you try and set diet-wise with healthy snacks, hearty meals, your child will, without fail, catch you trying to eat that sneaky biscuit, and they'll want one too. Even if you have really good intentions, you'll probably still never get anything productive done whilst your baby's having a nap. If you start them really young, they'll probably help you with the housework. My daughter used to love helping me load the washing machine, and now she loves hoovering. Weird, but you know, I guess you can use that when they're older. Children somehow will always want to wear the most impractical clothes, so they'll want to wear wellies on the driest, hottest day of the year. They'll want to wear a coat in a heat wave, and they'll want to wear little shorts and a vest when it's snowing. But trying to explain to them that they have to dress for weather conditions, that's probably the toughest part. They're not going to understand. So you have to somehow wrestle them into a weather appropriate outfit. Another thing I've learned is all about nursery germs. My daughter goes to nursery 4 times a week, and since she's done that, I've had, I think, 4 colds in the space of 3 months. So yeah, it's not nice. I try and avoid getting colds as much as possible, but it just seems impossible when you have a toddler, unfortunately. So that's something that's a bit of a shock to the system, I've got to say. No matter how cosy and lovely you make your child's bed, no matter how many teddy bears you put all over it, they'll still want to share the bed with you and your husband or wife or partner. Actually turns out that you can ruin someone's day by giving them the wrong coloured spoon or the wrong coloured cup. Never realised before, but yeah, when you've got a toddler, that is exactly what can happen. Children are very, very fickle and will change their minds about 20 times a minute. I found that I can't imagine my life now without my daughter. So that's another thing I've learned, probably the best thing I've learned. As you can probably hear, I've had a little visitor during the filming. Do you want to come here?
Yeah.
Come here. Ay, 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 yois.
Ah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
Hello.
This is my daughter. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it, obviously. Yeah, so thank you very much. Bye!